Yo. Welcome to Renz Way again. Episode 9. Sorry for the wait, my peoples. It's been a crazy last couple of weeks, days, and all that good stuff. Before I even started,
Catch the folks up.
say again.
You know what?
What's up?
Do the drink stuff first.
Yes.
And then you can catch folks up.
Yeah, I gotta catch folks up. I've been I wouldn't say I was MIA. It's just had a lot going on.
You've been focused.
Focus. I think these last couple of weeks, I kind of like grew up. Went from, I think I grew up. First off, I would say I dropped a bombshell on social media a couple of days ago. Yeah, married. Yeah, it was a nice little quiet thing. I kind of want to do that private. So any suggestions, any comments, any tools that I need with this life journey I have with my wife, I am quickly ready to accept it. I would say that was a major step in my life, like buying my house. So yeah, she finally want to deal with me for the rest of her life. So we gonna see how this goes. So thanks for all the calls and texts and
Let's sit in this lane real quick.
Uh-huh.
Because I've gotten to know you for a while now, right? Taking your pictures, doing videos now, producing a podcast. And I know you're a very specific person.
hmm
What made you know that this was the person that you were gonna marry?
um I would say it really hit me when if we being transparent, we want to be real about this. It's a couple of things. I'll give you like three options. I'll give you three different ways.
Keep it 100.
I'll keep it 100. One reason, the main reason, well, one of the reasons I would say, when my mom passed, she was in South Carolina. She did not leave South Carolina until I left South Carolina. So, sitting up, the wait, seeing the body, all that, she was there. That's one. Two, she is totally different from me. Totally different. I'm like to be in the scene. She don't. I like to have a glass or drink every now and then. She will, but she prefer not to. Our personalities are totally different. We think totally different, but we always come together to make we never go to bed mad. We come to a common ground, even though we probably upset. Three, I stopped talking to a lot of other women I was dealing with. Even though when the first time we was dating, I was out there. I had this, that, and the third, different area codes, all that shit. She see the text message while we was dating. She didn't put up with it. She just said, "Hey, you gonna be me or them?" Um, Make you think about it. She left me. I thought about it, and it just ain't felt right when she left. So that's been another reason why. But the main one was my mom. She never really got a chance to meet my mom, but and that like she just different. Um, Usually when I come to relationships and situationships and anything, I always be very vocal and post a lot. This one, I act like a female, and this one I kept it to myself. And I'm still to this day apologize to friends and certain family members. I'm sorry, I kind of kept this unwrapped, but it's here.
I
It's
don't
here.
I don't think you need to apologize for that
But
because
that is me though, cause I get in the texts, the calls. When I post that picture, man, and we already did it. That's the crazy thing about it. It just didn't happen that day. It was already done.
it was already done.
Yeah. So it's like,
I won't lie. I'm kind of mad I wasn't the person that took that picture. That's the only part I'm mad about.
who take that picture was an iPhone 15. You propped that shit on the car, and that who took it. So it was I didn't went behind your back. I didn't got nobody that was filter, and that was her iPhone because I didn't upgrade until that the following weekend. But yep, that's the craziest things that have been happening over this weekend.
I'm happy for you though, bro.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You got any knowledge tools and all that stuff? Just text me because man, this is a new world. But me being married right now, I know it's new. We ain't even got to 1 year yet, but I felt like we was already because she was always at the crib. We was always doing things. She helping me, my niece and nephew. Like it was already done. I guess we just didn't have it on paper, but it's the same. Like I still go to happy hour. I still do these things. I still be myself. See, first I had to realize in a relationship that I know you had to change and compromise, but I just changed completely. So I stopped going to happy hour. I stopped going to like just going out and have a drink somewhere. I stopped doing these things. And then we had like a real life conversation. Like I'm not trying to change you. I want you to continue to go these things just because I don't do these things. I want you to enjoy these things. So
I think you just dropped a gem there because you just so pretty much you're saying you can still be you with parameters.
yeah, like last weekend I went to happy hour and told her, hey, I'm going to happy hour. She was like, all right, cool. All right, that's it. And I got home, nothing. What you doing? She outside. We're at the fire pit, messing around that, playing with Teddy. So it's like I would say anybody else thinking about getting married or thinking about taking the next level with a significant other, just don't try to change yourself. Cause you change yourself, you want to regret. And I feel like I haven't regret myself of anything I do since I got with her. I had to learn that I can't have 30 women and her at the same time. That was probably like the one of the things I had to change. I'm not a pimp. I wouldn't say pimp. I wouldn't playboy. I didn't have people I could talk to, but I would say that just don't change yourself. Just be yourself. And if they like doing certain things, they just let them continue to do the certain things. Cause you don't want to lose your whole identity. I would say when you trying to be one. It's a Bible scripture for that somewhere. One of those chapters. But another thing happened this week.
What was
Me
that?
and my nephew, man. My nephew is 17.
Okay, I didn't know it was
17.
7. You got a teenager
I
too.
got a teenager slash man slash
Oh gosh.
all types of stuff.
Oh gosh. Let me hear this.
Okay, like me and him bump heads since he got here. I had him here since a year. And it's like he was with my mother. So quick little run around. My mother raised my niece and nephew. Unfortunately, she went to the heavens. So me being the younger, I have two older sisters. Being the younger male figure, I came down there in South Carolina. Me and Amber, I said, "Look, I got you." Now let's rewind. I am at this time. I'm 35. Yeah, 35. I'll be 37. Yeah, I'm 35. Don't have no children. Amber don't have no children. Nobody have no children. So only children I have is my dog Teddy. And I changed my whole lifestyle for them. So I became uncle, dad, which and I'm coming out. I'm gonna start getting some shirts made and hats say Uncle Dad because I am a fucking Uncle Dad. But I took him in. The process was crazy because I got a lot of backlash and fighting with family and all this other stuff. But anyway, I came on top, got him. My nephew tested me a lot this whole year, like schoolwork, manners, respect. Like literally, my whole left side of my chin is gray, and that's I keep telling him every day. I get another one. I'm getting another one. So dealing with children and don't have kids of your own, it tests you. And I want to give a big shout out to Mookie and Tay Tay. Those are my friends. They have children. They told me it was gonna be hard, and they've been in my corner, just like Amber and my sister-in-law. A lot of people have been in my corner for this, so I can't say I can't say I done this alone, but I would say I take majority of the heat, and I will continue to take majority of the heat when it comes to those kids. When I look at my niece and nephew, those are not my niece and nephew. Those are my fucking kids, and I love them to death. But anyway, my nephew tests me. Just like any other boy, test me, test me, test me, test me. So we came to an agreement that thing
Hold on. No, back up. How did he test you?
mentally, physically, and emotionally. So many times I want to choke the shit out of him.
Ha!
So many times I want to wreck them up. I got in the scuffle with him one time, and I yanked him up, and I hit him in the stomach. He was gasping for air, and then I realized I can't do that. So that's why I stopped, and that was like the beginning of time, and I haven't hit him up, beat him, or anything ever since. But it just the first time it happened, and that's how I react. So he tests me, and we realized this year that school is not for him. And I'm gonna tell you, parents, long parents, new parents, parents that are coming. Sometimes school, even high school, maybe it's not for your children. So we came to a realization that, he's about to be 18. School is not his thing. So as a parent, you gotta look for you gotta look for other options. I look for other options. I find this program in Virginia Beach. It's a military program, military school. Basically, you go there for 5, 6 months. You can get all the credits, and you can graduate. You can walk with your class the following the same year, or you can take the other route, get your GED or high school diploma, and just be done with school. Period. So I did some research. I found it. Luckily, by God's will, I got accepted. So I took him to the orientation. Of course, he don't like it because it got rules and regulations. Of course, kids don't like to be structured. So he fight with me, fight with me, fight with me, go back and forth. He said, "He's not gonna do this." So I think, to be honest with you, I think my mom was in the house because I got off work early, and I said, "Yo, I got to talk to this. I got to talk to the young man. I'm pissed. He's feeling school. He's doing this. He's doing that. He's not respectful. He got to get out of my house. I'm gonna ship him back to Florida. I'm gonna ship him to his mom. This ain't gonna work. And I know if he go to Florida, it's gonna be in. So I'm the best solution. Some tell me to eat before I talk to him. I ate. I sit there. I ate. And when I ate, I done with my Chinese food. I said, "Yo, come in the room." And instead of me yelling at him, I think my mom was on the couch because my mom was like, "Look, you just need to talk to him." And this time I did. I said, "What can I do to better you? Like, what I'm not doing that you think I should be doing?"
That's
And he
good.
gave me an example. And I was like, "Okay, I got an answer for that because I did it your way." Did he say another way? I did it that way because during this whole year process I had him, everything he asked for, I kind of did it in the way that he wanted to. See, I didn't know what I was doing, but I'm glad I did it because when you're raising teenagers, from my perspective or my 1 year knowledge that I have, you do what they ask for, and then when when they do it, when you do it and it does not work, you have a solution. Like, hey, I did it your way, I did it this way, I did it that way, I did it that way, and we still here. So every solution, every problem he giving myself, I'm not saying I'm perfect, because the problems, the solutions, the problems that he was giving me, not, I would say problems, the I would say the scenarios he was putting me in, I gave a solution of his liking. Yes, I told him that there's areas that I need to do, areas I need to work on, and I tell him after our 2 hours of conversation, I got a good understanding with him. And I look within myself and say, hey, I can spend a little more time with him. I can do this with him more. I could just fuck with him a little bit more, have guy time a little bit more. So that's what I'm doing with him now. We gonna work on that. But the whole thing that made me so relieved, he said he wanna go to the military school. And he said, "I'm gonna make you proud, Unc." And then he looked at me and was like, I was just being I was just being hard headed because I'm dealing with grandma passing, the situation with his mom, situation with his dad. He said, "Hey, you all I got." I didn't cry, but that was like, man, if we would have had this talk and he would have been serious with me last year, imagine what the fuck we gonna be at. But hey, We had a great place right now. Um, yeah, I had to deal with that. That was really stressing me out because he just didn't get it, and I was trying to give it to him how the way I want to give it to him, and I give it away how he want to get it. And I guess he had to go through a lot, the no's and the fails and all this other stuff to realize like maybe I need to listen to Unc. So yesterday we talked, and in his military school you got to cut your hair. He got dreads,
Oh snap!
and I was just talking to him, talking to him, talking to him. We was laughing and talking, and then he went in the room. I ain't even pay attention to I ain't even pay attention to Jaden, and I was in there playing the game. And he came in there, and we was just talk about the playoff, and then I looked at him. He went and cut his dreads off.
Oh, on
He
his
cut
own.
his own dreads off,
Oh wow,
and I was like, "Why you cut your dreads off?" And he was like you said, new start.
wow. Just like
And I
you.
was like, all I could have did was hug him. Like, all I could have did was hug that young man. I said, new start. He's like, I'm gonna do what I got to do until July 19th. And I said, I'm gonna do what the fuck I got to do to July 19th. But I was like, look, when you get in that school, it's gonna be hard. I'm still gonna be there. I'm right. And I know he come like the military school. They come on 2 times in that 5 month, 6 month span. So every time he come on that weekend, that week, my goal is now I'm gonna take off that whole week. I was gonna spend time with him before he even go back and like do some fun shit like that or whatever he want to do. And then he graduated in December, and he said he want to do welding. Lucky for him, his aunt be knowing people that got degrees and higher places and stuff like that. My best friend, she teach HVAC. She a teacher at printer school for a company that goes to the shipyard. She say if he do what he's supposed to do, I could try to sneak in the class and he could start in January. So I'm about to be one proud fucking Uncle Dad in January. I can say that everybody that gave up on him and say he was a hard head, but Unc, Amber, his sister, Lisa, Lane, his mom, even his dad. You gotta say these people, even though what relationship I got with him, I still say him because that's his parents. But we never gave up on him. So he can have a high school diploma, making up to $25 plus an hour in January. That would be a great success story. And I told him if he followed this blueprint and stay on this blueprint, hey, you can stay with me for a year. We gonna we gonna teach him about money, budgeting and stuff like that. Cause me and Am budget every time we get paid. So next time we get paid is next week. So when we doing our budget, his ass gonna be right there. Look, this is what we do. This is the money we spend. This is blah blah blah. I plan on getting a credit card and let him be an authorized user, so he can build credit, have some type of credit. The stuff that I know right now, I am going to put into them, my niece and nephew, because my mom taught me about credit. People taught me about credit, but it was not important. I'm gonna put credit, money, literacy, all this stuff into my niece and nephew. If God willing bless me with a child by next year and the year after that or whatever, I'm gonna do the same thing with that. But I would say them two, London and Jaden, changed my fucking life. Like I can sit here and tell you funny stories. I can tell you stories that I sit on the couch and want to strangle both of them. Like their personalities are crazy, and both of them do similar shit. That reminds me of my mom. My niece is 8, but she got a soul of a 70-year-old woman, and she say things around the house. I like look at my mama.
You know what's crazy? I just thought about this. Like maybe like you taking over them. That was God's gift to you, knowing that mom was gonna have to leave.
Yeah, I think I pretty damn sure it was that because out of all my mom kids. Like me and my older sister talk to her probably every day. But the relationship that she had between me and my older sister is different. She was more as me and my older sister talk, and we talk about mom. We don't talk about often together on the phone, but when we do mention stuff, she tell her different things. She tell me different things. Like she told me that hey, we was talk. I was looking at I was talking to somebody at work, and we was talking about life insurance or something. And I was like, Ma, I was getting on work. Ma, you got a life insurance plan? She was like, no, but baby, this is what I want. This is how I want to die. This is how I want to do this. This is how I want to do it. I said, Ma, you gonna live long. Nah, this is how I want. You ain't gotta give nothing big on me. This is what I want. Call my older sister. She was like, no, we ain't got no. She said, Mom ain't never talked to me like that. And what she did, she called mom. Mom was like, yeah, this is what I want. And she tell my older sister, if something happened to me, the land, put it in your name and put it in Jaden and everybody, all the kids, grandkids, and their sisters and brother. Different conversations, same meaning. So I think she was prepping me for these kids, and like she always used to tell me, hey, London like to do this. Jaden like to do this, but Jaden, you gonna have to put your foot on you gonna have to put your foot down with him because he's a boy, all that. She didn't have those conversations with my older sister. So I think she was grooming me to be a father figure before I even was paying attention to it. So when I got them, it was an easy transition. But the hard thing was about the everyday thing, like school, homework. Make sure you don't do that. Why you doing that? Who is your friend? No pay date. Why you want to go over there? Who's her daddy? Who's her mama? I don't know this. Why you want to play this? No, you can't play this. I quit sports because of this. No, you gonna finish everything through the year. That stuff I wasn't prepared for. But the other stuff like getting to know they likes and the dislikes and all that other stuff, mom already told me that. So that wasn't a hard part. But I would say now, seeing a year, see how far we came, fuck it, amazing. Like I'm happy. I used to like going to happy hour every other day, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Go to my hookah spot, Central 111 at Virginia Beach. I used to do the normal shit. I'm happy being home. Like if I know London's downstairs watching TV, Jaden in his room on the tablet, Teddy probably right here watching me play the game. Amber outside in the fire pit. Amber over there on live or something. I'm happy. I'm content. I know where everybody at.
You know what I want to give you your flowers to. So many men would have not done what you did, and that's a big fact because I've seen it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to give you your flowers, right? Because you could have just been like, all right, hey, I'll help you get back home to Florida, but like, I'm going back about my life.
I
And it,
could.
but instead, you observed and what your mom did, and you took over. You're literally within less than, from what I'm hearing, less than 12 hours. You went from just being an uncle that they could call to being a dad, and you providing shelter, food, knowledge, wisdom, and these are stuff that you're probably learning as you're going,
Yes.
right? So I just want to make sure you know that I'm giving you your flower. Also, within 12 hours, let's be real, you talking about budgeting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Within 12 hours, you got to figure out a whole new budget, not for two people, but now for four people,
Yeah.
right?
And make it so bad. I was doing that. Well, see, I gave Amber hell. I'm not even gonna lie. Gave my wife hell. Because I don't need you to count my goddamn money. I don't need you to tell me how much this got, that, and third. It took me a while to get to this point to deal with letting the woman know how much money you got. But I would say that was probably like one of the best decisions I had because I can tell you, I can tell you what everything's due, but I still got the same amount of money. I can go out there and buy some Jordans. I can go out there and do this. I can go out and do that. I can go out and do all the simple stuff like I've been doing.
The right
But
one's gonna make sure your money
yep,
multiplies,
yep,
not
yep,
divide.
yep. Even the tithing thing with church.
Yup. There you go.
I can see I can tell you a small little point that I go to this church in Chesapeake called Bridge. Amber, like I say, we different. She's very good in the Bible. I'm on it, but not on it like her. But we find a church. Like find a church Bridge. It's Pastor Joe. Matter of fact, I never had a pastor phone number in my phone. I got a pastor phone. I got Jeff number in my phone right now. Just talked to him today. But
That's big, bro.
yeah, that's big. And just talked to him today. So yesterday. So he said I want to do this tithing challenge.
Okay.
Amber gave Amber gave tithes all the time. Me, get that, get that. Whatever I get that.
Right.
So he challenged the church. He said, do this 90-day challenge. I looked at Amber. Amber looked at me. I said, you know what? What the hell I got to lose? All right, cool. So we signed the contract. We did a tithe, right? Did 10% every paycheck. All right, cool. First week, I got a refund check from shit. I can't even think of the place. $350. Random. Next week, I play PlayStation 5. My niece, love her to death. She went around in a man cave. She ran to the car, knocked my PlayStation down 5, broke it. That was a Thursday. I was heartbroken. I was like, look, Amber, I don't ask for nothing. I just want my video game. I already know in my mind that I'm just going ahead, chalk it up, pay the $500. I said, I might as well just do credit. I'll pay the credit card off. Before I even go to Best Stops, I said, check the mail. Random check from overpayment of school. And this is years ago after I have a master's like 4 years now in IT management. Random check from school, $1,000, bro. This is the second week. I'm just tired in 2 weeks. You know, I'm not. I just tired 2 weeks. Third week, Amber overpaid a bill for 2 months. Got a credit for the phone bill, but they sent her a check back for $200 or some shit. For I would say from the next 4 to 5 weeks, random fucking money was coming to us, and we was just tired. And here's the fucking kicker: Amber, she called me one day at work. She was like, "Oh my God, I am so sorry." I said, "Sorry about what? What happened?" I was doing the budget. I said, "Oh, what we gotta pay?" We was doing 20% a piece
For tithing.
for tithing. We only supposed to do 20 together, and I didn't even know the money was gone. So if you first you got to find the right church home. I would recommend anybody go to that my church out there in Chesapeake called the Bridge. I would recommend anybody. The pastor's cool. He's young. He's around 37, 38, 39. But that man done went through some shit. He played Division One at Penn State. He got locked up. He was in drugs. He was acting. He lost all that for drugs. His wife was a drug addict. Both of them was locked up. Wife lost her first son because of custody battle. They've been through some shit, and I feel like that's the first time I can relate to somebody.
It's
And
typically like that.
yeah, so he's cool. But yeah, that tithing shit, man, that shit work. Like the little what we doing, we be getting money back all the time. So you can get tithing to the church, but I feel like you need to find the right church home to do tithing. But that's my experience about tithing. So now we don't, instead of doing 40, we back to 20 because she was doing some extra shit on that goddamn budget. I told her, hey, turn that back down. Lord, I knew our heart would take that 40% off. But I wasn't even seeing it though. I didn't even know it was 40%. She just give me an amount. I just send her the amount. She pay whatever. And that's done with it. And whatever money that I had left over, that's my money. Whatever money she got over, left over, her money. Like we pay our own credit cards and shit like that. But other than that, that's good. I would say, yeah, man, tithe. and never give up on your kids. And it gonna be tough. Trust me. I ain't been a parent for just a year, and I can tell you, I went through roller coaster, more highs, more lows. I would say more lows than highs. But right now, I'm at a good space. I probably feel a little down next week because of Mother's Day. But other than that, we'll be all right. We gonna be all right. You gonna just pray for me. Pray. I pray for you, but just pray for me, man. I'm telling you, this world is a different place, man. And every day is something new. Everything is. You got to teach your kids. You got to love your kids. You got to be supportive. You got to be a critic. You got to be everything different for your kids. But it's different out here, man. It's different. Like I can see my whole life change. Like you could, if you would have called me a couple of years ago, and asked me where I was at right now, I'd be like, look, man, I'm at happy hour. Like where you at? Pull up. But now I'll be like, man, I gotta go home to my family because I gotta make sure they're all right.
I'll tell you this right now. That statement versus like that statement right there is everything. I'm going home to my family. Hearing you say that, that's big, bro. I'm happy for you.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, it took a long time to come here now. I ain't never thought I was gonna have this thing on my finger. I used to talk about it a lot. You can see it if you follow me for years on Instagram and this saw me grow. Man, man, I was different. I was saying guy, but hey, I used to I would sum it up and say I was only worried about me. If it didn't concern me, if it didn't revolve around me, if it didn't show me no importance or benefit me, I wasn't putting too much into it. So I would say I was a very selfish person, and I was the baby and only boy. So if you didn't give me my want, you didn't give me what I want. Okay, that's cool. Keisha will. Keisha won't do it. All right, let me call Betty. Betty won't do it. I call Jessica. Jessica won't do it. I call Toya. It just what you do when you're a single guy. And I keep telling like guys that's younger than me or guys around my age or I'll say guys younger than me. If you have these separate things, ain't no you will find a woman. Maybe not the one you want to marry or the one that's important to you, but you will find any type of woman. You got a career, hard job, making good money. Two, no disrespect for the people that have kids early, but let's say you don't have no kids or one baby mama, and that particular person who you're entertaining see that you're a great father, and you are a great father. Three, you have a place to stay. For extra points, buy a house. When you buy a house, condo, townhouse, fuck it. You can have an apartment. You can start off small. Get an apartment if you're not ready for the responsibility of a house. Get an apartment. As long as you got a place to stay, anybody you can tell to get the fuck out. You can kick them out. Four, travel. Travel. Maybe the woman or the guy or whoever you into, it's not in your area. Go to DC. Go to New York. Go to Georgia. Go to Texas. Go to goddamn California.
Go
People,
out of the country.
yeah, hey, go out of the country. And you feel like that's why they got passport bros. Passport bros, people put a negative insight on them. And I don't think it's negative. Why? Because women for different cultures act different.
Facts.
So you shouldn't get mad at a woman over here in the Middle East or a woman over here in Colombia or something like that when he marry her and bring her to the States because she know how to cater. She know how to show feminine energy. She know how to take care of him. She likes him for him.
Well, you
Instead,
about to go a whole another half hour.
hey, I'll just cut that short. We'll talk about that next time about
No,
passport.
no, 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 because I'm ready to dive in. Keep going.
Oh, okay. So passport, like I say, the women over there, I've been over there several times. I'm going to DR. I've been to Colombia. I've been to fucking Brazil. I've been to fucking I'm going back to DR. I've been to Mexico. I've been to a lot of Middle East, Jerusalem, Romania, Sigonella. I've been to all these places. And I can tell you the women overseas are treated second in the household. When I,
Exactly.
and women in the States, no disrespect, y'all have this ego to say, I gotta get mine, I don't need no man for nothing, blah, blah, blah. And then when you get 30, in your late 30s, and your your shit is clicking because you're trying to have a baby and you can't have a baby because you ain't got no dude, or you ain't got no husband, you ain't got no boyfriend, got no associate because you in the mindset I have to get it. I don't need a man for nothing. So it's like it's different. You have to show some type of feminine energy. A man has to be wanted.
That part right there. Say that one more time.
A man has to be wanted. Like, gotta be wanted. And overseas, they always want it. They always make a man feel like a man. And make it so bad, overseas, they don't care how you look. See, y'all, you gotta have perfect teeth. He gotta have six pack. He gotta have muscles. He gotta have hair. He gotta be church. He gotta be in church. He gotta be a gangster. He gotta be a protector. He gotta have this amount of money. He gotta have this type of car. He gotta not be a hoe. He gotta have good sex in bed. He gotta have a 13-inch penis. You see how long that list goes for women in the States and shit. Women overseas take care of me, love me, and provide for the family.
And that's it. Point period.
And they probably look goddamn 13, 10 times better without fucking makeup. And over here, you got makeup, weave, and all this other shit. They ain't got that over there. Cause they can't
All
afford
natural.
all natural. See, and then I just hate when women just get mad at that. I don't get mad at that. You know, black men and as myself, you think we give, excuse my language on this podcast, but you think we give a fuck if you marry Bill? Fuck no. Haheem from the gas station? Fuck no. We
No.
don't give a fuck who you marry, as long as you in love.
Look, that's it.
We don't care about race.
Nope.
That nigga made you, Bill made you happy? What's up, Bill? All right, cool. You got you a Keisha? All right.
That's
But
it.
let me roll up in with Jill. Face all turned up.
Right.
But Jill say I'm the king of the household. Jill was like, let me console with my husband. Jill was like, I'm not gonna go over there because that gonna disrespect my household. Not I wear what the fuck I wanna wear. See, no. You can't do that. When you're in a relationship or marriage or whatever the fuck you can't do that. When you dating, single, you can do what the fuck you want to do. But when you want somebody to put this ring on your finger, some shit you got to change. And I would say the first thing was some of my female friends. Well, I would say female friends, just females in period. Just change your mindset.
That's it.
Change your mindset, the man will come. I guarantee you that. And stop. And another thing I add to the list, he got to be 7 foot. They don't give a damn about 5'10" over there.
I was telling somebody the other day, I was like, listen, that height thing, so my hands are registered in New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
And I've bought somebody that's 6'8",
Uh-huh.
5 seconds out cold. So the theory of my conversation, people will automatically think height is protection. Look, y'all know how short Mayweather is?
Man, I fight a nigga my height or taller before I fight a short nigga. Cause first off, y'all short and stocky. Y'all always in the gym cause y'all gotta prove something because you're short. I do not fight no short dude. No short dude. If you point any short dude out, he's stocky. Go to the gym. Look, that's my homework for my podcast. For people that looking at my followers. If you go to the gym, go work out, go anywhere. Go to the gym. Look at a short nigger, a short guy, black, white, Latino. I don't give a fuck. Look at a short guy, and comment and let me know on my Instagram if I was fucking right.
Hey, we have to make up for the height though.
I know y'all just do like y'all are stocky as my homeboy Chris. He's short. He's not that short, but he's everybody say he's short, but he's not short. He got a nice little height on him. That dude is stocky. Herb stocky. I don't hang with nobody taller like real tall. You about my height or shorter. And the ones that are shorter than me are stocky as fuck. I seen them to knock the tallest dudes out.
That's it.
One, maybe a three piece and a biscuit. Sometime, matter of fact, it was this club in Chesapeake called Blakely's years ago. I seen Chris knock somebody out with a two piece. But if he would have connect with that dude would have sleep after the second. That third piece, I would have went outside and gave him a casket.
Not the casket.
Hey, the two piece knocked him out. The third piece would have killed him.
The third piece would have killed him.
If he didn't connect, the only reason why he didn't connect,
He
dude with the
falling.
sleep so fast. Bip bip. And he came with the third and all he just I say if he would have connect right here, you'd have probably killed that fucking dude. Like,
All right, since we're on boxing, and we could wrap up here.
Yeah.
You watching?
yeah, I watch the major fights, man.
No. What's the fight coming up?
Which one?
Tyson.
Who?
Tyson. It's gonna be
Oh,
on Netflix.
Tyson better whoop his ass.
gonna-
'Cause I'm tired of him. I'm tired of him, his brother on goddamn wrestling. I am just tired of both of them.
Logan something, right?
Yes, Logan. I am tired of both of them.
Right.
But Mike Tyson is
I've been watching his training. It's kind of scary.
it is, and he's like 50 something.
Yeah, nah, not me. I'm not.
I don't give a damn. Tyson 90. I'm not fucking with no Tyson. Yeah, Tyson. I'ma tag you. You gotta make that clip. You make this a clip. Tyson, I'ma tag you in this. If you don't whoop this dude ass, if you whoop this dude ass, I'm gonna buy your edibles and you got something else. Cause Tyson got
He got the whole line.
yeah, he got some shit on his shit.
The whole line.
Mike Tyson, you want to send me some shit? Send me some shit. I got the gummies. The gummies are fucking. The gummies are a damn ear.
Yep.
I'm like, yo, this dude, that's great marketing skills. But I got his gummies. His gummies is great. But Tyson, you got to knock that dude out for the culture. Because after he knocked Nate Robinson out and somebody else out, you couldn't tell him nothing. Get your bag, knock this dude out. Don't cause I know Mike Tyson had to fight Roy Jones in like a little expedition. Don't do that shit that you did that. Cause I watched that. Don't give him no body blows. Fuck him up for the culture. Cause if he beat you, Mike Tyson, it's a wrap. That dude think he gonna beat Mayweather after that.
Yeah. Yep.
That is true. And the Garcia dude, he weighed his ass. Garcia beat the shit out of old boy. Now they say he was on steroids. I don't give a damn. He was on X. He still fucked that dude up. They ain't got shit to do with whooping how he got his ass whooped. Like, I know steroids enhance, but not the ass whooping that he got. He keep getting up. He was bleeding.
Yep.
He was standing on the ropes like he win. Like, no, dude. Like, you lost. Bad.
Finito.
Yeah, so I'm glad this is episode 9. I want y'all to subscribe to the real Renz. She's on my podcast. Instagram is Renz Way, RENZ.way. I think about making a TikTok page. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that today. It's gonna be Renz Way. I probably have to add some numbers because somebody probably got my shit. But I'm gonna add that to my Instagram, do my TikToks on there, and yeah,
This was good, bro.
this was good. Next week is Mother's Day. I I'll talk about my mother a little bit. I'm gonna try to get a mother in here or call a mother. Matter of fact, I just call a bunch of mothers and we just talk. I tell them Happy Mother's Day to all the people that plays a part in my life since my mother left or was playing a part before she went to heaven. We could do that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. Podcast episode 10, Mothers Only. That's the title. So I'm doing number mothers. Anybody I know with a mother, anybody I know with a kid, I'm calling, FaceTiming, put you on here. We can talk. You can tell me your experience about being a mother. Or you doing the single mother thing. You got help with the father. Like, what's your dynamics? And I just want to tell you Happy Mother's Day. And we appreciate it. 'Cause without y'all, we won't be here.
Facts.
So I will leave on that note. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Episode 9. I got through this week. My family is good. Everything is blessed. Pray, live up, and always, I would say always, be thankful. I'm out.